stage, singing my feelings out loud, sharing energy with the crowd. Support, without y'all I would not be right here. Period.
I just walked in the building, look like a million, but I'm worth more than a million. I don't need no Ritalin, I'm focused on the million. I should disregard civilian.
Welcome back to our video. This is Honor. We're gonna be here partly her channel today because she wants to be involved, so we're gonna include her.
Insert my intro here.
There's no intro gonna be here.
Cool.
Yeah. And today we're gonna be talking about our experience and basically how we almost died at a Juicewrld concert.
She dragged me. I didn't almost die.
I did. I almost died.
No,
I don't know what she was the I almost died. Anyway, so we're gonna jump right into the video. One of y'all can start it off.
Okay, so we all love Juicewrld. You know, this is the first album Felicia put me on, but I've been like a super fan. So when we found out that he was gonna be coming to Hartford, Connecticut, we was like, all right, bet. We gotta, you know, look up the prices. So normally VIP for like artists be like hundreds of dollars, but we seen his was like $160 for VIP, and like we was supposed to get a picture. What else it said? Yeah, it was like meet and greet. It was like a whole bunch of stuff. A poster, like all types of stuff.
Yeah. So basically, we were like, "Oh, this sounds good for like the price that it is. It might seem like a lot, but we was like, okay, we're getting a lot included. So technically, like the price is pretty good. So basically, we bought the tickets, and when did we buy the tickets? I think we bought the tickets pretty close to the concert. We didn't wait long for the concert. Yeah. We bought the tickets, and they came in the mail, and we thought it was gonna be a good time. So the day of the concert, we go there.
So May 21st, right? Was it?
May 24th.
Oh, 24th. Heard it. And they talking about we got to pull up at like 5 o'clock.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
when they let VIP in. Mind you, I wasn't planning on rolling out of bed until about like a good 3:30, 4 o'clock. So we get down to VIP. VIP's talking about 5 o'clock. We get our little book bag, like our posters inside. We get a little pop socket, and we're like, obviously, like we're here early because we have to take our picture with Juicewrld before the concert, right? We're waiting in line, bro. We're waiting in line for like a whole hour into another hour. So it's like, when are we seeing Juicewrld? When are we taking these pictures, right?
Hold up.
Concert didn't start.
I don't want to be rude, but I thought it was a poster.
Yes,
this little. My phone probably bigger than that poster.
Alright, you dragged the
poster was this little.
Nah, we thought it was gonna be a nice
poster
little.
Smaller than this pillow. I was like,
it was like tearing over.
Yeah, like
I thought his signature was gonna be on the bottom. I can hang it on my wall, be nice and big on my wall. I thought it was this big. I couldn't take that picture.
And it had no signature on it.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's a cute picture or whatever. It's the album cover, but like,
so
where's the signature?
Off the bat, I wasn't impressed.
Right. So fast forward, we're in lines into more lines into more lines. We finally get into the venue. Mind you, the concert's not supposed to start until 8. It's 5:30. Who's standing here waiting for a whole 2.5 hours, right?
Yeah.
We did.
And we was in the pit.
Okay, chill out. They sent out like a last minute email talking about like Juicewrld concert being pushed up to 7 instead of 8. So thank God, because we wasn't trying to stand here for another.
That wasn't until 6:15 though. So mind you, we was waiting in there for like a good hour before they sent that email saying the concert was gonna be pushed up by the grace of God. Like
facts. So here we are waiting. And then we didn't even know who his opener was. We thought it was gonna be Ski Mask the Slump God. It was made in Tokyo. made in Tokyo? Whatever.
Everywhere.
My man made Skateboard P. It was him. And we were like, okay, like, this is different, but we gotta let it rock. And it was only like 10.
Yeah, he was like, no, he turned up. Yeah, he did what he had to do.
Facts. It was like 10 people around us, like, cause you know, it takes people time to fill into the room, cause some people just come for the main event, so they're like, let's get the opener or whatever. So I had all the elbow space, all the elbow, like we were chilling, bro. We were just chilling,
Vibing.
right? And the next thing you know, everybody and their mom comes, and they start to take up a little bit more space. And the last thing we need is everybody around us vaping and smoking weed, cause you know, I actually got asthma. Like, and they out here just smoking weed. It's just like, right? That's what. Look, I'm not even going. I don't even know his name.
Y'all be on cheap.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But look, good thing I didn't know this person, but the person in front of me, like, I had to create some distance, some barriers, but he was stink and like, oh my gosh. Like,
He was cute though.
Yeah, girlfriend now.
Okay. because he was just thinking like it was Chile. And I've been to a few college parties to where like people stunk or whatever, and I was around 20 people, but that was just the pit of it all.
Chile.
Yeah, so basically we're waiting. It's a good time after they play Made in whatever his name is, Made in Tokyo. They do a little DJ section where they just play music. So okay, these 3 guys come in. There was a bunch of problems, little problems that just added to this whole night. 3 guys come in, just rowdy, drinking beer. I'm like, bro, if they spill this beer on me, I'm fighting. They rowdy, they just causing problems. They smoking, they drinking. I'm like, oh my god, like. So we keeping our beer here. Me and Felicia blocked up like this, keeping our beer like. We keeping the beer here.
Yo, I had no problem pushing anybody out my way. Like,
Right.
Somebody like they was gonna stop their yard also. They was not letting go. I was like,
exactly.
bro.
And it's because these boys was dancing. You know how
you getting sloppy?
yeah, they getting sloppy and
like,
drunk. Yeah, and they pushing back, and we like, oh, y'all not about to be pushing
right,
back.
like I have
us.
no problem pushing anybody out my way. Like I was not for that day. I was here to see Juicewrld, get my picture, get my signature, and out. Like,
Right. So that goes on. They're getting on my nerves, but I'm like, bro, at this point, I'm not gonna let that ruin my night type thing. Juicewrld about to come out. It's about to be a good time. Juicewrld ends up coming out. We're screaming. We're having a good time. He played the tunes. These guys is getting so one of them slipped them a little Xanax before the festivities even went down. So I was like, bro, at this point, I gotta stay away.
With some beer.
Mixing it with the liquor. Mind you, everybody's getting lit, everybody's getting rowdy. I don't care no more because we all getting rowdy at this point. Mind you, guy from in front of me spills the beer on me. I'm sitting like, my guy, I'm about to smell like beer for the rest of this concert.
Shoot like these.
No.
looking like a cat.
I don't even like the taste of beer. I don't like the smell of it. Anything. I never tasted beer, but I don't like the smell. So I was like, bro, I'm about to smell like beer for this whole concert. Like, I'm mad. Like, I just got over it. But that was another part that just got on my nerves. Like, and it spilled on my shirt too. Like, my outfit was mad cute. Like,
Insert picture here.
there's not gonna be no picture there, please.
The editing, yeah.
What else happened?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, Juicewrld, like I said, he did a good job at first, and basically the way they set up the concert, we only been to a couple concerts before, but I never seen them do it like this. So he did a couple of his songs, and then he stopped in the middle of the concert, and we was like, oh, what's going on? Say that. He ended up playing one song, and then Ski Mask Slump God came out. Mind you, I ain't never heard of Ski Mask Slump God.
Yo,
song
I'm not
before in
gonna
my
hold
life.
you. Catch Me Outside. That's like one of my top like.
No, that's my top song
like,
now. I like it now.
I've been on it. Like I've been at school talking about I feel like a Gucci ADLIB BURR. Like that was my song. So I was just waiting for him to like just sing that one song and then he could go. Like that's all I expected him to do because it like he was supposed to be the opener. So I'm like, oh, he about to sing 1 or 2 songs. Get off the stage, get back to Juice. Like
we assumed that.
Yeah, we assumed he was over. He was a good part of the show. So he ended up coming out. No, he was
him on stage.
He did a mad song. He did enough.
Yeah, he did a tribute to X.
Yeah.
XX Extension.
His energy was great. Like he just had a good vibe. He was nice too. I didn't see him before, so I was like, bro, he cute. He was smiling. I was like, oh, I was like, Lord Jesus.
Juicewrld look better than him, but whatever.
No, he don't, my guy. Juicewrld, you cute too, my guy. His smile.
Nah, I love Juicewrld. But you know,
Some
Juicewrld look better than
some got that little, you know, you got the milk, you got the
Okay.
milk body, you got the milk dud skin. You know, with the nice milky teeth, extra white. I was like, yeah, that's for me. He's for me.
Yeah, so we was just vibing to it and it was happening. We was just vibing to the music a good time. Like I was like, I don't know this guy, but he got great energy and I didn't know no song, but I was bumping to it.
Look, I was recording all his songs for my brother because like I swear my brother's his biggest fan. So I'm like, okay, I'm here.
No,
I'm
he did
vibing.
This Ain't That. That was
This ain't that, bitch. That ain't this.
Catch Me Outside.
So the time he does XXX Tentate. Ooh, how do you say his name?
X.
Extension.
Yeah, basically he did his song. I just call him XXX. He did a tribute to him because he was a friend of his before he died. I was like, oh, like I vibe with this. I like this. Like this little tribute to him.
I was like, get your energies up because what's about to happen next is crazy. So
right.
Oh, I was like, how crazy is it about to get? Like, are you about to play more X songs?
Right.
Are you about to have us in the feelings? Whatever. I'm thinking he's about to crowd surf because
Right.
I just like,
oh yeah, I thought that
I felt
too.
it in my bones.
Yeah.
He was getting closer to the edge. I'm like, yo, you about to crowd surf? Like this about to be mad lit. If he come over here, like I ain't gonna hold him up. I'm gonna just take the video, whatever. He gonna
I'm trying to
pass
grab a cheek.
That's
the one on your face.
Right?
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm like, oh, he about to crowd surf, and he was like, oh, nah, I'm about to go to the crowd. So he like, go to the crowd. I'm like, oh, that's mad lit. And he was like, all right, everybody, all right, that's what they say.
Right.
Everybody go down to the pit. We're in the pit, and we're like, hold up.
It's already crowded.
Right.
When I turned around, you know how they show, because of global warming, you know how they show the ice like falling down from the iceberg. That's exactly what I seen when I turned around. It was people just flooding down.
Bro, it was.
Everywhere.
Jumping the barrier, like,
Yeah,
it
I'm
was crazy.
claustrophobic.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, I had
Right,
no problem with
too.
these crowded parties. When they bum rushed that, I wanted to scream, holler, and like honestly was like, oh,
Bro, yeah, we
like,
we not getting lost up in here, like.
so I'm like, oh, dude, y'all be kidding me right now. And then like, you know, they want to get crazy, they want to get drunk, cool, go ahead. They talk about open up a mosh pit. When you open up a mosh pit, you push everybody to the side, so it's like an open space. Why would you do that at a concert, knowing that there's overcapacity in this pit?
I
And the
put
pit not that big.
20,000 people there. Reportedly, the space holds 20,000 people, so it's mad people just running down, like.
And on top of that, I'm already mad because we didn't take our picture with Juicewrld beforehand, and we paid $106 for that ticket.
And we sweaty and looking at
And everybody and their mom down in that pit. People from the mall who paid $25 was in the pit. Why did we pay $160 if $25 would have got me in the pit? Like, what's going on? Like, I was just confused.
Right.
But Ski was like, oh, like, everybody down to the pit, mosh pit, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So after that, Juicewrld come back out and Ski and Juice do Nuketown, whatever. It was live. I'm not gonna hold you. But then, they were like, oh, people in the pit, like, if you didn't pay for the pit, you gotta get out.
Nigel, he stopped the whole, he went on to do some more of his personal songs. He had to stop the whole concert because they're like, oh, basically, the
It's not
security,
safe.
yeah, the security said this is not safe. Y'all gotta go back to y'all seats or we gotta stop the concert. We're waiting. Nobody's moving, my guy.
Right.
Juicewrld comes on a microphone like, yo, I really don't want them to stop the concert. Like, just go back to your seats. And we looking like, my God,
Right.
we paid for these seats. Like,
So everybody in the pit, like, raise your wristbands, raise your wristbands. We raising our wristbands, and then these two boys, who I was about to fight by the end of the night at that point, was like, oh, like, F the wristband, I don't need a wristband, I'm staying here, whatever. And then
was right there, right?
that's what I'm saying, bro. And then these black boys behind us was like pushing us to get to the front, and I pushed them back. I was like, I have no problem pushing you back, bro. Like, what are you doing?
Strap.
Look,
Shit was hood.
I was okay.
I said, my guy, I'm not going
I
to
had
jail
no
tonight.
problem because I was like, this is like 3 months. It's not that deep.
Right.
Like, you could easily just go out the pit and sit in the front row because nobody was in the front rows. Like, everybody was in the pit. So, like, it's not that deep. Just leave. So, when Juicewrld finally came back out, like, I'm just over it. I'm just like, I just want this picture so I go about my night and call it a day. Me and Sally, like, my little white friend in front of me, like, we were kicking it. Like, we were both upset, but we were like, yeah, blah, blah. This white boy, hella drunk, and he's jumping off beat. Like, how do you jump off beat, bro? How do you jump off beat? He's like, yeah. And he jumped at her, and she pushed him, and he keep going back and forth, and me and her just pushing him at that point. Like, we're just, like, playing around with him at that point. And his friend looked back at me, and I looked at him like, okay. So then we went about the concert. So concert wraps up, you know, Juicewrld hit the little box,
He did what he
whatever.
had to do. He did his
Right,
thing.
everybody was like, encore, we come back out, do the song that I hate, Odyssey Love, or whatever. And we like, I hate syphilis.
Oh.
I hate syphilis.
Oh, syphilis was a vibe. He ended the concert on a great note.
I hate syphilis, but I just hate syphilis.
Syphilis was a
Told me
vibe.
I take just like a lollipop. She can't stop licking me up.
So yeah, like, we were like, okay, concert over. Where do we go from here? Oh, obviously we're taking this picture afterwards. So we leave the little pit or whatever, and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna mess around, like, look for signs or whatever. I'm gonna ask a security guard, hey,
Right.
where do we go for VIP? Old boy was like, go out there and take a left. It's gonna say VIP. We went out there and took a left. It said VIP, right?
There's nobody there, man.
Nobody. It's dark, it's black, like, nobody's out there.
They got some tables. Mind you, he was like, oh, it's a little area, like a little area with just everybody in VIP. It's a little area in VIP where everybody just waiting. So we thinking, oh, like, we just gonna sit here and wait for, like, them to bring us to Juicewrld. Like, it's cute. It's tables, it's a little candle lit, it's a vibe. We over there sitting there looking dumb. We talking to the lady like, oh, so it's like, is this where you take a, like, is this where we taking pictures with Juice? Because I don't like this background.
Pictures.
Yeah, she's like, oh, like, I didn't hear about any pictures. Like, oh, maybe you gotta go back up there and ask them. Like, by this time, we done moved around the whole thing. Like, go back there and ask them because I don't know anything about pictures or whatever. This is just the lounge. Basically, this is just the lounge for VIP. We trekked up there, go back inside. Everybody's already outside now. We go back inside. And I was like, bro, at this point, I'm just asking the security guard. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm asking the first person with a red little polo shirt I see. I went like, oh yeah, so like, we're in here. Mind you, before we even walk up to me stopping us, like, oh no re-entry. Like, we're not trying to re-enter. Like, we just trying to find out where Juicewrld is holding the pictures. Like, where we went to see Juicewrld. He says to us, he's like, oh, mad people have been coming up to me asking for pictures, but there's nothing after the show. I'm like, skrrr, nothing after the show. Scooby-Doo art? Like,
excuse me, what did we pay for? Like, what did we pay for though? Like,
right.
We ain't meet nor greet.
That's what I'm saying. He's like, oh, there's nothing after the show.
I didn't even touch my man's hand. Like,
yeah, he's like, oh, I know online they were saying that it was a meet and greet, but there's nothing after the show.
The only thing I met was some niggas from the top that came all the way down there that was
great.
Exactly.
My
That's what
cousin
I'm
paid
saying.
$60 for her ticket.
How
she get a picture closer than me?
Exactly. And she was up in the she was trying to come up to the Moshpit too.
Like, come on, bro. Like, that was ridiculous. But what ended my night off mad wrong, because mind you, we left the house at like 3:30, get to the venue, it was like 4:30, whatever, and then we waited in line till about like 5:36. Like, I'm tired, I'm on my feet, concert started at 7, all that happens. We get to our car after trying to figure out what's going
we
down,
just
whatever.
accepted it. Like,
Right, we were like, F it, like, whatever, we live and we learn, whatever.
Right.
I want my refund, but whatever. We get to Odyccey car. Odyccey pull up to the car. It's 10, 15-ish, you know. We did not leave that parking lot till about 11:30, 40. We hungry, bro. We did not eat before this concert, and it's been like a full, like,
7 hours,
right?
It's
It's been like
6
7 hours. We're just hungry, bro. We're hungry. And we're in that parking lot. It's standstill traffic. I don't know how, because we're all going out the same way. What's going on? People just sitting out their car, like walking out the car, walking up to everybody's cars or whatever. And I was just over it. Like, we just wanted to get back. We wanted to eat and go to sleep, bro. Like, it was just a long day.
It was a long day.
Juice did his stuff, but it was a long day.
Yeah, I'll never pay for VIP again.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Unless the meet and greet is sold separately, I will not be in that pit. Like,
yeah, like
cheer.
to be honest, we would have had a much better time. Like, the pit was a nice experience that we never experienced before, so we didn't know what we was going into. But we would have been better off sitting up high and then having paying for an additional meet and greet later. And basically,
I have no problem with that. I probably wouldn't go to the concert. I would just meet and greet with you, like,
right. And there was so much stuff going on that the only thing that got me through was like, bro, at the end of this, I'm gonna meet Juicewrld. So everything that all the bull crap I'm dealing with right now is worth it. Like, I'm gonna just get through it because Juicewrld, I'm gonna have a picture for it. Like, I'm gonna meet him, I'm gonna talk to him, blah blah blah. Right. And when that didn't happen, I'm like, bro, at this point, we just went through hell for no reason.
That's what I'm saying. But Live Nation, Ticketmaster, concert venues, if y'all smart, y'all should do the meet and greet separate. So separately, you'll make way more money that way.
Yeah, and I didn't talk to them. I emailed them. So refund, excuse me. Hello.
Right, oh me and me.
Yes. Juicewrld, you hear this ring? Do you hear me call and
some
please don't get that in there.
and some food.
So that's our story. Like I said, we didn't die.
We almost did, to be honest.
I felt like I was gonna die.
Bro, they was stomping on people. We would almost die.
I held my
no
clickbait, my guy.
I held my own, but yeah,
Juicewrld. Yeah, it was a nice little experience.
Like, we out here.
We had fun, but I will never again, ever again. I might catch you at the next Juicewrld concert up in the seat.